Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andre Lewers will be on the mound for Game 4. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get the 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Abreu in foul ground. 2 down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings.
Ready for another chance. Vladimir Guerrero. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Goff is there for it. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Luis Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Abreu.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0.
Guerrero.
Into the windup and the pitch. Play. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Vladimir Guerrero. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in once again, Michael Thorman, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Here's the 0-1. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. From the switch hitter, Luis Abreu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Guerrero is there. He makes the play for third. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third is the possible. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Vernon. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 63, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Right fielder, Vladimir.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to third. Berger sits in. Throw on to first gets him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run for him on the season, as we are all knotted up at 2.
It's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here you go. Clutch up for us, kid.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
0-1 pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great moves.
Come out on top for their 30th victory. Ivan earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. George Caruso hammers down the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. the stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Pablo Marte will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with the W.
So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, get a good one.
Runner goes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Trent has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power.
Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Marvin Chandler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marvin Chandler.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0.
Boy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Yeah, like a kid up there, huh?
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy.
0-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Servone rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ready for another shot now. Jim Romano. 3 runs already home here.
Romano.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Trent is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Fernando Espinoza.
Fernando Espinoza.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing here as he flares this one over toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready once again, Antonio Francisco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Francisco.
Wait for a good one, huh?
The 0-2 home, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Pensacolo's out in front here, 4-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Wahoos are on top, 4-1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Tim Adelman earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Pablo Marte takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. George Caruso wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Herb Plummer is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, I really like this guy. He pitches deep in games, which he did last game. He pitched deep in the game. He gave up 3 hits. You're going to see everything from him. The kitchen sink. He throws strikes. He's fun to watch. And I expect that similar type performance again in this game.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Your pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Get your pitch, huh?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Stepping in, Pedro Miranda. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Pedro Miranda.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Ford is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Now the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing.
Here you go, let it fly.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bowman has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Sal Bowman. He went deep in the contest last night.
Sal Bowman.
1-2. Here it comes. Had to protect on 1-2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are ready for another chance. Vladimir Guerrero. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1
Curveball that time, not even close.
Let it fly. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Hey, one time, right now.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make...
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, way to get dirty. How about that?
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Ready once again, Julian
The
Hoffman.
catcher, number 3, Julian Hoffman.
Here you go, boy. Come on.
Pitch is popped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. The Bay Bears lead it 5-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Eric Ashton earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Floyd Coleman records the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Keith Escalona, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Haston is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Get your pitch driver right now.
Let her rip right here. Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bay Bears lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a throw over, and he's back standing.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
From the stretch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1 and 2 now. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
1 and 2. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Thorman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 0-1 delivery. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hey, lucky can up there, huh? No one better.
Hey, your pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a play. He's up with it. The throw in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
It's definitely coming down hard out there. You can see the water coming through the dark sky. If you really want to look up and look at it, man, it's coming hard.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. In to score the runner from third. And a relay home. And he's safe.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Thorman.
Now batting, catcher, Michael.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Runner goes for third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carew is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Wahoos are on top, 4-1. Ready once again, Jason Trent. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second base. Jason Trent.
Popped up, and there's the first out. Ready for another chance. Michael Haston. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Haston.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Michael Haston in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bakken is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4.
Here we go.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding into the box, Michael Thorman.
Catcher, Michael Thorman.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 4-4. Into the box now, James Carew. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hops this one up. Bakken posts under it, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in, Nick Arnold, a hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Popped up. Miranda is under it, and he's got it for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Marvin Chandler. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts.
Marvin Chandler.
Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero moves over. 1 away. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Number 60 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Geronimo Spanos, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bowman ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Stepping in, Jim Romano, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Just short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Michael Haston comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Well, for such a young hitter, that was a nice piece of hitting the opposite field. Nice to see him take the ball the other way.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Vladimir Guerrero, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped up, calling for it. Chandler, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Derek Salmons.
Second baseman, Derek Salmon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Here we go now. One at a time.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll dive back in safely.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Here it is on 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in once again, Jim Romano. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner scores from second.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Haston, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 3-run home run down the line in right. His first home run of the season. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, your pitch right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll reach first safely. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Ready once again, Jim Romano.
Now batting, catcher, Jim Romano.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Bay Bears lead it 4-3.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Geronimo Spanos earns the win, his second. Floyd Holman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Esteban Gonzalez gets the call in Game 5 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
And the pitch. Another one sent foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Miranda has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. At the plate, Julian Hoffman. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero moving to his left. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Guerrero.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bowman patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Derek Sammons comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sammons.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just digging in to try it again. Vladimir Guerrero. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider. Nothing in 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
1-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Keep it going.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn. Clutch up. Drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Miranda has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Sal Bowman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Sal Bowman.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up. The Bay Bears lead it 1-0.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Mobile win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Esteban Gonzalez earned his 5th win of the year. Number 63 takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Floyd Coleman wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Young players are the future, and teams do everything they can to accelerate their development.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Mississippi Braves and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tim Adelman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
And he's back standing.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
0-2, here it comes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, square one up. One time.
1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Romano.
Catcher, Jim Romano.
Hey, you got it. No
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in once again, Jim Romano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Like you can. Come on.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third, because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
You can do it. No one better. Let's go.
This one's down to third. Stockton has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still good.
Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled back. And another foul ball.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's another hit for him, and he inches that much closer to the cycle. He's got the tough one out of the way in the triple. Waiting on a home run. Any more at-bats in this game? Swing for a homer.
Ready for another chance. Jim Romano. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Romano.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Johns is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman, number 7.
Ready once again. J.J. Hewitt. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Fly ball into straightaway left. Johns has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Pacheco is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Mauricio Cabrera wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Rodrigo Estrada earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for Pensacola, right fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. He'll come in with an average down at 230 with 19 homers, and he's driven in 45. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Good contact to start out.
Vernon Blanco takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. The Braves with a big 17-hit attack. Darrell Libby earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 51 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You can come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. West is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Darrell Jeffers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Darrell Jeffers.
Here we go now. Let's go. 1 out. 1 out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Outside, 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from second. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1. Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero.
Right fielder, Vladimir
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But, hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Ready for another chance. Michael Thorman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runners off for second. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, J.J. Hewitt. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring in time is...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. Mississippi leads it 3-1.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Jim Andrews earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Rodrigo Estrada wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andre Lewers will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
High in the air out to center field. Carbajal moves over. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Servone is on his way home, and a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Romano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Romano.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The tag, and they got him at 3rd. What a throw. Striding in once again, Charlie Sexton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez has got it, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Pensacola's out in front here, 5-1. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Hey, lucky can up there, huh? No one better. Hey, now, Meyer.
From the stretch to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind us. Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Andre Lewers earns win number 4 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Todd Kellogg was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans are
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mississippi Braves and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 63, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Friend into shallow left. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Guerrero.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
West settles under it near second. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Digging in and looking for more, Bill Ullman.
Third baseman, Bill Ullman.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
From the belt, the pitch, and a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Your turn right here. Drive him in. Here we go.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just... Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Mississippi wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Eric O'Flaherty wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Rodrigo Estrada hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alexis Marmolejo, the left-hander out of Hawaii, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. And so I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
See it driving. See it driving.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. One out, nobody on.
Hey, let her rip.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, come on, big dog.
The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and hit softly on a line. Foul. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlton Berger. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Here we go, guys.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here's another 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
One time, right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in once again, Omar Chavez.
Now batting, center fielder.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish
Chavez.
brewing. 3-1 our score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Guerrero is there, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Tucker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Tucker.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlton Berger. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. 2 runs have scored. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 6-1.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3.
Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 6-1. Ready for another chance, Irvin Major.
Number 10, second baseman, Irvin Major.
Hey, come on, guys. We gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Guerrero coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Alexis Marmolejo earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jesse Haskett, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Batting third.
Standing
Right
in,
fielder,
Vladimir Guerrero comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And this is fouled straight back. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base.
Stepping up now, Jesse Haskett.
Enter Jesse Haskett.
Skied into very shallow right. Guerrero will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Vladimir Guerrero.
Right
0 for 1 here in the early
Vladimir
going.
Guerrero.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Romano. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first.
And play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Look out, 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Fouled straight back.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Hall rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
Ready for another shot now. Jim Romano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pensacolo's out in front here, 6-2. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Guerrero.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Wahoos are on top, 7-2. Ready once again, Cedric Beal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Beal.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, now we got 2.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Blue Wahoos lead it 7-2. Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Swinging a soft liner on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pensacolo's out in front here, 8-2.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Number 54 wins his 3rd of the season. Jesse Haskett permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Abreu, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. HR, what's the word on him?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Guerrero.
Let's go, big dog.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Wahoos are on top, 1-0. Into the box now, Irvin Major.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Irvin Major.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Pete Isaac. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
We got one, man. We got one.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Guerrero in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Guerrero.
Drive it right now.
Popped high in the air. Major is under it, no problem. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Wait for your pitch up there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
And be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Beal corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Guerrero. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jacksonville claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Tehran Guerrero claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB.